hear him grunting. It's November 18th. There's 3 of us. We packed in here this morning. It took us like 6 hours to get in here. We saw some deer along the way, but I think we've seen 7 bucks now. 2 of us have mule deer tags. And we had 1 buck chase a doe right through camp. We're camped down at a creek. He was grunting, decent 3-point. Came by, jumped the creek, went by us at like 50 yards. So we got 2 teepees in here, stoves. It's cold. It's supposed to get much colder by the end of the week. So that's 7 days worth of food. Might have another guy coming in. One's got to leave tomorrow, so there'll just be 2 of us, and then might have another one coming in. But it's going to get single digits by the end of the week. I'm on a glass and knob here. You can see a ton. A bunch of these chutes, timbered draws and things. So I'm going to sit here till probably dark. I don't think I'm going after anything tonight. Pretty smoked. It's the second day. So we got about 2 inches of snow. It wasn't called for last night. It's pretty foggy, so I'm working my way. Trail kind of ended. But up through here, get across, and then climb a ridge, get up top, and hope that this clears today. There's a lot of good country up there, if you can see. So I'm hoping to spend the day up there. You can never tell how steep it is from video, but I mean, it's pretty close to straight up and down. A couple hundred more feet to go. Just still hunting my way up through this stuff. There are a lot of tracks in the bottom. Nothing fresh up through here yet. Hoping once I get up to this ridge and there's a lot of grass up there, I might find something. Made it up here where I wanted to get to. It is 9:12. There was a haul getting up here. And can't see anything right now. Maybe 100 yards. But I'm in a big canyon. Thick timber on one side. Broken timber with meadows on this side. I've seen deer here. It's basically what's on the other side of camp. And we've been seeing a lot of deer there. There should be less pressure here. So we did see a buck right at camp this morning. At first light. A little basket. Might have been a 4-point. But like an idiot, I wore my puffy coat as my outer layer, so I'm soaked. So I'm about to get a fire going, dry out some stuff. I do have another coat. I'm gonna put on to dry out a little bit, but I'm gonna hang out here. A lot of wood I can burn. So hopefully in the next couple hours, or hopefully sooner, this fog clears. Still foggy. We got a fire going. And dry out some stuff a little bit. Don't go downhill. Don't go downhill. Fall down. Oh man. This finally cleared up just enough. And like the second it did, this buck popped out probably 500 yards away. I could just see him through the fog and he started trotting this way. And honestly, I didn't know if I wanted to be done yet. He came up here, I don't know where he was going, but he came right to me here at 30 yards. And I didn't shoot. I sat here, I videoed him, I watched him. Then he got up here at the timber and I'm looking at him, looking at his body. He's a giant bodied deer. You know, my only selfish hesitation was he was a 3x4. I can't wait to go look at him. I'm gonna drag him over here to this fire and just take my time. Completely rut struck. Walked up here, wind was swirling. He heard the fire, he smelled the fire, had to have smelled me. Got up here at the timber. Of course I made up my mind then. He was only maybe 100 yards tops. Grunted at him and he turned around, started coming back out. That's nuts. I'm excited. That's a big deer. I think he's bigger than what I was thinking the whole time. Alright, to recap, because I still haven't walked up to this deer, I stoked my fire, got it going. He's only 80 yards away, 75. I keep my fire going. Left camp at like 7, got up here around 9:30, and I've been getting the fire going, drying out my clothes, because I got really sweaty coming up. Keep checking this big canyon. Actually shot my first bull in here quite a while ago. But I've always wanted to deer hunt this, and it finally cleared. Poke my head out and I see a deer. Poke back in the pines, grab my binos, and I come out here and he's starting to trot down this hill. And then he's just walking on a dead line. Like he's going from endless thick timber to this patch of timber that I'm in here. He gets up here less than 30 yards. And I'm videoing him. And like I said, he's a 3x4. I videoed him 3-4 minutes. And he walks up here, and then I decided, like looking at his body, just huge. But yeah, rocked him with the 7 PRC and he took it like a champ. Made it about 20 yards and then laid down there. So I'm gonna go get him. Like I said, I think he's bigger than what I was giving him credit for. And I didn't want to be done yet, but Josh still has a tag. I can help him out. And we might even want to come back up here. It's not going to be a terrible pack out. It's going to be heavy. He's a big deer. But definitely not making 2 trips. It's all uphill to here. So it's pretty much all downhill. It is all downhill once I get him to here. So I'm going to go look at him. Yep. And that back tine is 14 inches. It's crazy. I hit him slightly quartered away. That's the exit. Good grief. Took that 15 yards. Whew. Great buck. Big deer. Oh, that's gonna be heavy. Wow. It's probably, geez, he's 26 wide anyway. Just finished up butchering. Got them all deboned and in the pack. And now I gotta head down the mountain. It's gonna be rough. Dehydrated. Definitely haven't drank enough water since we packed in yesterday morning. I did get one Nalgene down. It was freezing. I'd sit next to the fire and drink ice cubes. But off we go. Down the mountain.